Namaste, my beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. Yeah, this is the weekly forecast, a day late, a dollar short, as my mother used to say. But I've got some serious, important stuff I want to talk about. I'll do a little tarot because I think it's really important. I may deviate a little bit, but I left off the last reading talking about the Empress energy, and there was a card in a deck, and I found it was Lightseer's Tarot, like I thought. The Empress is birthing the new earth. This is why, if you look back since like 2019, this is why we have gone through this massive, massive transformational change. First, your awakening or the activations. If you're a twin flame, your twin is your activator. Because not that twin flame empresses are better than any other empresses, you just seem to go through the journey faster. It's more intense. And with the twin energy, it's a united energy that tends to accelerate things. So then if you notice, since 2019, the world has changed in dramatic ways, and it's like almost an acceleration. It's almost like an accelerant used on a fire. And so the downloads I'm getting, and you know, I love these CMEs. I know one day they're not going to be great, but they bring so much clarity. So let's just talk about what we've gone through as divine feminines, or if you're just, you know, kind of waking up, this is the path. You're going to become more conscious. You're going to have to face your fears, your hurts, your wounding, and not only from what your incarnation is on this planet at this time, but generational. And you're strong enough to do it. That's not the question. But there has to be that cleansing. And we are in a sun cycle perfectly timed to help accelerate the cleansing. Number one, light sterilizes. Number two, it illuminates. Nothing can hide from the light. The light pierces the darkness. So since 2019, I know me, and please comment below if this is relevant to you, have gone through this absolute turbulent, hurtful transformation. Not been fun, not been easy, but now this card explains everything. First of all, we have to be in that Empress energy. We have all lost people in our circle. We have lost friends. We have lost family members because of low vibrational behavior. And once you become conscious, you can't be around that anymore. It's your energy repulses it. And you attract higher conscious people, not as many. It's almost like don't use your time filtering. But another download they gave me is we have been granted, or have installed a filter that allows us to see people's true self. The intentions behind the behaviors. And that can help us forgive. It can help us understand, but it also tells us that's not what's meant for us. And we have to release it. There's been a lot of energy of loss in the readings. There's been a lot of energy of transformation, transition. And now it's all making sense, because as the divine feminine is the creator, the one who gives birth to the new earth. And that's why the divine feminines have gone through hell, trying to clear, heal, and refine their conscious energy. Because we are on the brink of creating this new earth. I keep seeing the Fool card. I mean, so I told you with these CMEs, things were going to get like, it's like the neon lights are like, hello, You have to see this for what it is, because I need you to be able to deal with it so that it doesn't bring your vibration down. We have a job to do. Divine feminines give birth to the new earth. Divine masculines help through their actions and their energy to manifest it. But we have to create it energetically first. And we can't do that if we're in low vibration, dealing with toxic relationships. I'm really on this narcissism shit. I'm telling you, there's nothing more destructive than a narcissistic relationship or a sexual predator relationship. If you're in either of those, you get out. Get out. Because it is not going to serve you. And you know it. Many of you have already left those. Many of us have been in supportive soulmate relationships because we have this work to do. And the twin flame comes in, and it's like they throw rocket fuel on your creativity, your creative aspect, your Empress energy, so that you can create the new earth. So if you're in a soulmate relationship, they're there to support you, whereas the twin comes in to give you that boost, to amplify your energy. Okay, let's get on. I'm going to do the reading now. Let's first look at events for the week. As if you need more excitement in your life. We are officially on about a week out from the Christmas holiday, so it's like busy time. Take time for self. Make sure that you're hydrating. Remember, you're going to feel exhausted. I feel energized. I'm like pumped. Getting a lot done. I mean, a lot done. Commitment. 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 This could be a commitment to yourself, and I really feel that energy right now. This is about you, Empress. Most of the people on this channel are divine feminines. If you're a divine masculine, support your Empress. Commitment. Make a commitment to yourself to do what you need to do for you. You know, I was thinking the other night I need to do kind of like a twin flame journey of my journey, so that you guys know, you know, my lens from where I'm coming on this journey and why I see things the particular way that I do. And I'll do that because I think it's important for you to know. As a researcher, I do have a PhD, and when you have a PhD, you research. And as a researcher, you always disclose your lens, the perspective. Hello, Kitty. She doesn't often join us, does she? She's my meditation partner. She always comes in when I meditate. So for me, that's kind of an indication of the importance. Cats are spiritual. She's picking up on the energy. Planning and action. A number 2 card, a number 3 card. Okay, so there's going to be something that you're going to be planning, and it's going to be like a commitment that you are going to commit to something. So this could be your new life plan. This could be committing to, you know, I'm going to plug it, getting your life in order. Remember my other channel, The Organizer Advisor, we start January 1st. Total life transformation in 30 days. I walk you through it every step of the way. So check me out there. Thank you to all of you from this channel who have gone to that channel. I do appreciate your support. I'd love to see that channel grow on YouTube. It's okay on Facebook, my group there, but I'd love to see the YouTube channel grow, because I really feel like this is so important for us to have our lives together and functioning efficiently and effectively, for us to focus on this. That's my mission, and I feel like that's in alignment. Let me know how you feel about it, but definitely something. All right, so we're going to be doing some planning and action because it's a 2 and a 3. So this is a sequential step, something that's going to be one step and then the other. So you're going to plan first, and then you're going to make a commitment. So this could be about getting your health in order. This is about getting your home in order. This is about, you know, maybe making a move because you're with a toxic boss and you just don't belong there anymore. All right, I won't go off on that anymore. Let's talk about people. What kind of people are we going to deal with this week? Can you feel the energy? I'm just like buzzing with energy. And I haven't hadn't had any more caffeine than I normally do. So I'm just like, I told you the sun was going to come in and you're just going to be a teacher, a 4 card. I love it. 2, 3, 4. And the Empress being the 3 card. So this is all connected to your Empress energy. Yep. All right. I want to, messages from your guides. I was going to end this reading with messages from your guides, but while I was doing the pre-shuffle, here you go. Here's a message. First card was everyone has value. Just flew right out of the deck. I didn't even see it. It was just like laying there. Everyone has value. Even if they're the narcissistic boss or the narcissistic husband, or everybody has a soul value. How they use their consciousness is their choice. But you have to understand that their soul is learning lessons so that you can detach and forgive. I never said forget. You should never forget, ever forget, because that memory, they're using the word occludes your wisdom. I don't know what that means. It is a foundation for your spiritual wisdom. Whatever has happened to you was a lesson. And it is now something that you can use to strengthen your spiritual resolve. This is all coming through, folks, so I'm just kind of translating. Okay. Be of service. This is a time we can't bring in the new earth if we are not in service. My service to you is to bring you these messages to help guide you if they're relevant to you. If they don't resonate from you, I'm not the reader for you. Find somebody on your frequency. But if you're here, you're on my frequency and we're sharing energy. And I appreciate you. But the other thing is inspire others. Do your thing. Do your thing. What is it that you are passionate about? Because that is your purpose. And when you do that, you inspire others. And that's how we build. All right. Let's pull from the energy oracle. All the decks are up here behind me. I'm just saying, if you're not feeling the power, let me know in the comments what's going on, because if you're not feeling this energy, there's a blockage. This is super, super intense, bright, uplifting clarity. I mean, I can't even tell you the clarity. They're showing me like a diamond. It is so beautiful. The clarity of that diamond, because of all the cuts that were made, the facets, that's you. All of those little things that have happened to you created a facet. And now it is time to sparkle with clarity because of you. You are the Empress. All right, let's see what's going on here. Angel of Strength. It's 5 card. 2, 3, 4, 5. The World card. In this deck, it's a 29 card, which is an 11, so could be part of the twin flame journey for you. Look at the earth. Half is in darkness, half is in light. That's where we are now. And we're watching. We're like the observers. See, they're like over the dock, over the water, and they're just watching. We are observing the new earth being, well, before the new earth comes in, something has to be dismantled. And so here's the way that's going to go. There's going to be an upheaval, and either it's going to wake people up or it's going to compromise sovereignty. Your most important thing in your soul is your sovereignty. Because without sovereignty, you have no free will. If you are programmed, if you surrender your sovereignty to a belief system that is programmed into you, not one that comes from you, but one that's programmed into you, you lose your free will. Your sovereignty is your secret. It's the secret. The secret. That just came through. Sorry. They are very activated today, so I expect there's going to be some pretty dramatic tarot stuff coming out. I feel like, whoa. We already have 2 major arcana here, the Strength card and the World card in a oracle deck. This is the Light Seers Tarot. This is the one where the Empress brings the new earth in. And it's funny that it's called Light Seers because we are, where's the card? Where is it? We are seeing the light. We are seeing the light. The rest of the earth is in darkness. It is in programmed belief systems. They have surrendered their sovereignty through programming, through the media, through, listening to, even look at that Netflix thing. They surrendered their sovereignty. And then they became controllable. You are not controllable if you are in your sovereign state. Because you have free will. Once you surrender your sovereignty to somebody else's belief system, you lose your free will. You have to get your sovereignty back to reclaim that. And that's hard. You watched it with that Netflix thing, how hard it was to break away. There's all kinds of rationale to stay in something. Money, time, heartbreak, hope. The Fool card in the reverse. I got the deck right side up. Now, you saw it right side up. That's your choice. This is your choice. You can choose to bring in the new earth, or you can choose to go into programmed belief systems. That's the choice. They're very clear about that. 5 of Cups. You're going to have losses. You are going to have some regrets over some of the things that you're going to have to do to keep your sovereignty. People are having to break away from family systems because of the programming, because they can't embrace a traditional belief system. It could be a political system, it could be a religious system, but they have found their truth, and their truth is not accepted by their family. Their truth could be who they are. Who they are inside may not look at like who they are outside. And so they're trying to stand in their truth, but there's pressure and what's the word they're using? There are tactics being used against them as a way to dissuade them. They're fighting for their truth and their sovereignty. And in order to do that, some people have to just break away. That has been a very strong message in my downloads. There are a lot of people right now that are having to just kind of break away from families. I'm not saying cut off, but I'm saying just kind of pull their energy back and start to live their sovereign purpose. And I told you this was like a really important reading. 8 of Pentacles, to do their work. And their work is from their authentic self. You cannot do spiritual work unless you are coming from your authentic self. Because otherwise it's just a gimmick. Two eights, 8 of Wands. Alignment of your actions and your work. What actions you take, what maneuvers you make, is going to be what you manifest. That's what these two cards are about. Eight of Wands are actions. So you want your actions and your thoughts, swords, aligned with your cups. So you want to have the feeling, the thought, heart-brain coherence, and then the actions aligned with that so that you manifest what it is that you intended. Wow. This is pretty awesome. High Priestess in the reverse. We got this Fool card and the High Priestess in the reverse. Let me ask about that. Why? This is the programming. The programming mutes your intuition because your rational mind says, blah. That's nonsense. Go by what you think, not what you feel. It's meant to do that. It's designed to shut down your higher self's communication with you, your intuition. Because if you were to intuit the truth, you would say, I can't subscribe to that. And you would get your sovereignty back. So there's a lot of programming, and it's just not political. It's not just through the media. Families program. People become indoctrinated. And if you haven't seen that in action, watch the Netflix video on twin flames. That was indoctrination, and that is the programming, absolute programming, and those people surrendered their sovereignty. They no longer exercised their free will because they were aligning with the programming. Strength card, another 8. 888, strength card here. And the moon. I told you there'd be a lot of major arcanas coming out here. She's underwater here. She can barely see the light. Some of you are underwater. You're drowning in the emotions. That needs to be cleansed. All right, bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. You may have a soulmate that is trying to help heal you. Even if you're a twin flame, soulmate relationships are very supportive. You may need that support right now. Don't be afraid to access that. You don't have to feel that it is a betrayal. Many twin flames feel like they're betraying their twin flame purpose if they are with a soulmate. I am absolutely going to tell you that is not the truth. That is not the truth. I have been married to my soulmate for 30 years. And without his support, I wouldn't be where, who, what I am. So don't be afraid to have soulmate support. It could be from a friend, it could be from a family member, but it could also be from a romantic partner or a life partner. You can still do your work. You can still do your mission. Okay? I'm going to end it there. It's been kind of a crazy day, and I have so many downloads. I need to start writing them down so I can do videos on them. But I hope you have a fantastic week. And let me know in the comments or email me. You guys know how to get in touch with me. Let me know how you're doing. Until then, namaste.